Welcome to the Man of Recaps. This is the Bachelor finale, part 1. It's the live Bachelor finale as we're down to the last two girls, Ann and Madison. They both get to meet Peter's family, the Webbers. Peter's constantly talked about how family is the most important thing in the world for him, so he's real excited to get their input on his potential fiancés. First up is Ann, who is honestly a fantastic catch. Super hot, really nice, never causes drama, loves Peter. She has great talks with Mom and Pop, and the family loves her. But then it's Madison's turn, and before they even go in, she and Peter have to have a talk. She's been having a hard time getting over the fact that he slept with the other women during the fantasy suite week. So she and Peter have a long talk where he's like, hey, I really love you. I want us to be able to get past this. And she's like, okay, I really love you too. I mean, let's keep trying. So Madison meets the parents too, but they can tell things are awkward. In the end, they're like, hey, Pete, maybe you shouldn't fight so hard for this girl. You guys really aren't that compatible. In fact, they're so strongly on Team Ann. This is where Peter's mom has her famous crying scene.
Don't let her go.
So his family's main concern is they don't want him to have to change himself for the girl he wants to be with. This is tough for Peter to hear though. He loves Ann, yes, but he always loved Madison a little bit more. He has to sit on a rock for a while and think about it. The next day, they each have their final one-on-one date. Madison's up first. They go helicoptering around my favorite natural wonder, Uluru. It's a really cool date, but Madison's heart is not in it. She and Peter have another long talk where she's finally realized she's ready to call it quits. She's like, Peter, I love you, but does love really conquer all? Or should we look at the fact that we are not actually that compatible in the real world? Peter does not want to hear this. He wants to fight for their love, but she's committed to it, and Madison walks off the show. Peter is devastated. Papa Chris Harrison has to come and try to cheer him up. Now, Ann's the last girl left, but she doesn't just win by default. It's not Survivor. He still has to choose to propose to her, and he very well might not. They go on their final date to a kangaroo sanctuary, and oh my god, they're so cute! Ann and Peter talk. She puts it all out there. I love you, Peter. I really want you to pick me, and we can have a life together. But Peter's holding back. His heart's still broken, and he doesn't tell her Madison's left the show, but she can tell something's wrong. That night, Ann's going all out for their evening date, lighting candles and putting on her sexiest dress. Peter shows up in a sweatshirt, classic guy. Ann was hoping for a wonderful romantic night together where she could really feel comfortable that he wants to pick her tomorrow. But instead, Peter's clearly sad and just talks about how his heart is being torn in two right now. Not what she wants to hear. So that's all for this episode. Part 2 of the finale is Tuesday night. Chris Harrison teases us that however we think this is gonna go down, we are wrong. It's more surprising than we could possibly imagine. I guess we'll find out on the finale of The Bachelor. Hit that subscribe button for more of the best recaps of TV and movies, and click the join button to support the channel and be a recap champion.